I'm going on a trip. Watch me nay, watch me whip. Nah, but seriously, we talk about trips, flights, and all that comes with it on the next episode of The Twin Tapes.
It's the Twin Tapes. We just made you do a double take.
Double take.
It's the Twin Tapes, and we sitting at a table for two.
What it do? We back with another episode of The Twin Tapes. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. If you listening in your car, on a train, on a bus, on a plane. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Not quite. I'm still working on that.
Okay, yeah. But, wherever you're listening from, hope your day's going great so far. All right? We are going to slide right into our first segment of the day, doing it right. In season 2, we're going to go into a little bit of the catch-up.
The catch-up.
So, Jay, let's catch up.
All right, so get this.
I'm getting it.
Nah, not even get this. No, I was having a conversation earlier, and I was just thinking. I was like, yo, if America stopped producing blank food, food-wise, what would Americans cry over if they stopped producing it? And I said cheese. Cheese is in everything. Americans love cheese. They would go
cheesy over cheese.
They would go crazy if there were no more cheese in America.
Cheese is a good one. Cheese. Everybody puts cheese on everything.
On everything. There's hidden cheese in everything. Unbeknownst to me, there's cheese in pesto. Didn't know that.
What kind?
I don't know.
Oh.
Look at the ingredients. It said it's cheese.
There's no way it didn't say what kind of cheese, though.
I'm saying I don't know off the top of my head.
Anywho, what would Americans go crazy over if the country stopped producing it food-wise?
Right. No more imports, nothing.
I'd have to say, everybody loves their red meat.
We have the meat.
I'd have to say steak or beef. Yeah, steak. Well, it's the same animal, cows. Sorry.
I was going to let you work that one out with yourself.
If we stopped, the cow is a staple in this country.
The cow is
That's where you get your cheese. That's where you get
your milk. The
milk.
cow is an American treasure.
Literally. Your steak, your
national treasure.
Your beef, burgers. Yeah, Americans will go crazy.
You're absolutely right. The cow is an American treasure.
If we just let cows live,
they are precious. Mm-hmm. India has a Bill of Rights for cows.
Yes.
Most Indians are vegetarian, too.
Listen, Chick-fil-A says eat more chicken. Not cows. It's a cow saying eat more chicken, so.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else, though?
Bread. Americans love bread.
That's
bread.
Some people stop eating bread for, Lent and stuff.
Yeah.
Bread. Carbs.
That's a fact.
But because they eat so much of it, it's a worthy item to give up for Lent. Just
bread is a staple.
Yeah, it is.
You got sandwiches, wraps.
Yeah.
What else?
Everything. Burgers,
yeah,
pizza.
buns, yeah, dough. Bread in general is a staple.
Yeah, wow, that's an interesting
If there was no cheese, I literally randomly just thought of it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if America stopped producing two things, what would be two things that Americans would cry over? Yeah. I was thinking soda, but I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if the majority of Americans would cry over soda.
Absolutely.
You think so? Yeah,
absolutely.
Right? I don't know.
And you're talking about soda in general, not just Coke.
No. Yeah, I'm talking about
soda.
Yeah,
absolutely. Are you kidding?
Yeah, people do like soda.
They like it, but that's a good question. Yeah. Yo, go home and ask somebody that.
Or even what y'all think?
Facts.
What y'all think? What foods would America cry over if
tears? We would need umbrellas
if it were to get abolished?
Dang.
I wonder.
That's a good question.
Yeah, random thoughts.
But we gonna slip and slide right into our main topic of today,
Main entree.
is traveling.
Traveling.
We taking trips. We catching flights. No feelings. You feel me?
Can you say that again one time for the one time?
We taking trips, catching flights. No feelings. You feel me? We gonna talk about traveling, vacation.
This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting.
Why? Why you think?
Because I don't travel. I don't travel.
And I know that about you. I just have to shame you every single time because it makes absolutely no damn sense. But let's get into our first question. As children, Jay and I were fortunate enough and blessed enough to go on a couple of family trips. So what was your favorite vacation as a kid? We went to a couple of different places.
I'm going to say by default, my favorite vacation as a kid was probably our cruise to Canada.
Okay.
Just because it was a cruise. It was different. It wasn't just we're road tripping and going here.
Yeah.
The cruise itself is a whole excursion.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole experience.
Yeah, the cruise itself is an experience.
So even though, like, obviously cruises are more lit when you're older and when you're an adult or maybe even a teenager.
Right.
But, yeah, because we took that trip when we were in 6th grade.
Yes,
we missed the
true.
first 2 days of school in 6th grade, and people thought we were new to the school. We're like,
missed the first
dog, I saw you in 5th grade.
I saw you in 5th grade. Like, stop.
Come on, dog. Come on.
I just needed help finding my classroom. That's it. Like, Lisa, remember me from Miss Graham's class? Like, stop.
Lisa, Reese with the glasses, like...
Yo, you stay trying to...
What?
You stay trying to clown me. People didn't even call me Reese that young in school yet. That was a high school name, okay? Anywho.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Cruise. It's a good one. I completely forgot.
You just erased that from your memory?
I completely forgot we went on that cruise, not gonna lie.
Didn't really stick with you, huh? That was the first time I had baked Alaska.
What is... Oh,
it's a dessert.
Cake? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dessert.
We did go to
but
fancy
it's like
dinners every night.
Ooh, baked Alaska. It's like fancy. So
baked Alaska. I want to say it's fish, but I know it's a dessert.
It's a.
I know.
Nothing fishy about it.
In
In fact, it's sweet.
Okay, the cruise.
Yeah,
great.
Okay, the cruise.
A trip I really enjoyed. The nerd in me.
What
was Jamestown? We went to Virginia. I really had a good time with that. We saw a lot.
Jamestown, just pushing on my glasses, taking notes.
I am a person that when I go on vacation, I like to see a museum.
You have the pen and pad with you?
I like to learn a little bit, Hip Hop Harry. I love to learn and shit. But for real, I really enjoyed that. That was fun for me.
No, it definitely wasn't bad.
Because in the 3rd grade in tag, we did an extensive unit on Jamestown. So the fact that I got to see everything. So it was nice to see
the real deal.
Yeah, that we learned in class on an actual vacation was real nice.
Hey, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
I'm happy for you.
I had a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to put the
Jamestown
school knowledge
and Williamsburg
to reality.
We went to those 2 different spots.
Yeah. I remember that.
That was fun.
That was cool.
Okay, so now tell me, what was your favorite vacation as an adult?
Cue crickets.
And by crickets, you mean
actual crickets. What vacation as an adult?
So 18 and up, you have not gone on a vacation.
18 and up. I always tell people this. The last real vacation I went on was in high school.
We went on vacation as an adult.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Where?
We went to Philly.
Oh, yeah.
That was a family trip.
So
I guess
we
that's
went
your favorite by default.
That's my favorite by default. Kind of like you and the cruise. Completely forgot about our Philly trip.
Got it.
That was fun, though. Sharice planned the whole thing out for our family. We went on a walking food tour, which actually turned out to be scorching hot.
It was a hot day, but the tour itself
was dope.
Y'all, if y'all are going on vacation, y'all gotta use TripAdvisor.
That's what you planned it on?
I booked the tour on TripAdvisor, and it was amazing.
Well, that was a solid A+. Honestly,
We
you planned out
Yeah.
events for us.
So we went to the aquarium, which is in Camden, but they say it's Philly. Then we went to the Liberty Bell and saw that.
Yeah, that was cool.
We went on that food tour.
Yep.
We went to the Rocky Steps.
Oh yeah, you're naming all these things I forgot about.
And then they were playing. That day was actually cool because they had the band out there playing
Yeah.
music and people were dancing on the steps.
It was definitely
running
cool.
up and down the steps. That was awesome.
I can't believe that was completely erased from my
your
memory.
No,
Erased. Had anybody asked me, I'm like, nah, last trip I went on was 2014.
because that trip was definitely like 2018 or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But by default, that's my favorite trip as an adult, which is sad because that was 2018 and it's 2022. No, not even 2018. Maybe 17?
17?
Doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because
18
18 seems too recent.
Yeah, too recent. Yeah, maybe it was 17 or something like that. But that was fun.
It was fun. It was cool.
That was the first trip I planned, and like low-key, I gotta like get into that because that was very fun.
Like, kind of just maybe like event planning period.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this a little bit later in the episode, so we'll come back to it. I'm not even gonna talk anymore. My favorite trip as an adult.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, man, you be going on trips.
I'd have to say, L.A.
Yeah, you went to LA. That's dope.
I went to LA 2 years ago, and honestly, the city has a piece of my heart. 7 days in the middle of May.
Ooh.
It was a good time.
It was everything you thought would be
Good
and more.
company.
Good time. Yo, I mean, come on.
Good time, good company. We did, the little touristy things. I went to my little museum. Okay, there was a Holocaust museum in LA that we went to that I really enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Wall of Fame. We did
Dope.
a bunch of stuff. We stopped and ate at like a bunch of different restaurants. Like we went to a raw bar. Then we went to like a Japanese cuisine place that was
Fire.
up there.
Always got to check out the food spots wherever you go.
Absolutely.
And you gotta try something different.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be getting chicken fingers in
And fries
right
in Canada.
in Portugal. Like, come on, no.
But yeah, we did a bunch of cool stuff. We went go-karting.
Fire.
We went to Venice Beach.
Y'all went to the dunes, right?
The dunes. We went to the dunes
Yeah.
for my insecure
I remember
fans
those.
out there.
I remember you showing me those photos.
Yes, we went to the dunes, which is where season 1 and 2, I believe, that's where Issa lived, the apartment complex. For those of you who are not familiar with Insecure, watch the series. It's beautiful.
Plus
6 seasons of pure gold.
Is it 6 seasons?
Or 5.
Oh no, I'm purely asking. Like I didn't even know it was that ongoing.
Long.
Yeah,
5 or 6. Don't know. But we went there and
good
did
for
a
her.
couple of things. We met a lot of cool people. It was a fun time.
That's what's up.
That was a fun trip.
Didn't you like almost see Usher?
No, we did see Usher.
Fire.
We were walking from the raw bar, just had filled up on calamari and, all you can eat.
On LA's finest.
Shout out to Gab Union, hey. And Angelina Jolie, hey.
Oh, God.
Jessica Alba, sorry. Yikes, I said Angelina Jolie. I always get them confused. Do you?
No, what? Do I?
I always get Angelina Jolie and Jessica Alba confused.
Why?
I just do.
Okay, one played in The Changeling and Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and the other is a Fantastic Four member.
Yeah, I don't know any of those 2 movies you just named first.
Oh
and
my
Fantastic
God.
Four, I got you. But anywho, Usher. We're walking back from the raw bar. My one friend is like, guys, and we're paying her no mind. Me and my other friend had just talked to her. She's like, guys, paying her no mind. She's like, guys, I think that's Usher. And we turn and look, and it is Usher sitting there chilling, eating. So our car was right around the corner. So I'm like, we gotta run to the car so we could drive by and see him again. So we run to the car. He probably saw us. We run to the car. We drive. It was right around the corner.
He was eating at the same restaurant that you guys were eating at?
No. We walked. So the raw bar was like, I don't know, 50, 100 feet down from where we saw him. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that far. But we ran to the car to drive back and see him, and he was gone like the wind, bullseye.
Damn.
But we did, yeah.
That's crazy.
I was hoping to see more celebs, but
So a little glimpse of fame.
just a little.
Starstruck or no?
No, he was far away.
Got it.
I get starstruck when people are a little bit closer to me.
Yeah.
But he was a little bit further away, so. But yeah, it was an amazing trip.
That's
and
what's
I'm
up.
glad I had the opportunity to go.
7 days in L.A. Fave adult trip. Over DR?
See, I was debating on saying which one was my favorite, but I think it is LA.
L.A.? Why?
But my trip to the Dominican Republic the year before, it gave me the travel bug, which is why I was able. I think no, I went on 2 trips in 2019, then a trip in 2020. So yeah, the DR trip gave me the travel bug. That by far was absolutely amazing. But if I'm picking a favorite of the 4 most recent trips that I went on as an adult, it's LA.
Hate to say I haven't gotten bit yet.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, the travel bug didn't come around, huh?
Haven't gotten bit yet. Random rapid fire question.
Okay.
Your trip to DR.
Yeah.
Give me a song that is synonymous with your trip to DR.
There's so many. So many.
Like
I'd
if
still have to say nice for what? Because it was that summer graduating school and that song was blasting
That song was
everywhere.
it? That song was
everywhere.
it?
Every night at the club on the resort was nice for what? Y'all know who more we talk about? Eric, and we'd be like, yo!
Okay, song that's synonymous with LA.
So we didn't play a lot of music when we were there.
Dang.
Yeah, we were out and about doing stuff.
Okay. Didn't you go to Miami?
I did.
Song that's synonymous with Miami.
I was listening to a lot of Spanish music in Miami. So
Fitting.
probably something by freaking Bad Bunny or J Balvin
J Balvin.
or Wisin or Osuna, honestly.
So any one of those.
Any one of those. And I was with my best friend who loves Hispanic music. So we were listening to Spanish music all day, every day, which was right up my alley anyways.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask those
Yeah,
questions.
of course.
I feel like music and music and life, like there are just some songs that are just synonymous with certain points of time. And vacations being, so fun, even though the last trip I went on was when I was 2 years old. So my song is probably like Cotton Eye Joe, you know?
That's not a trip song. That's a 5th grade social. 5th grade ice cream social. 5th grade field day.
Totally kidding.
Cotton Eye Joe. But we're getting into episode 9 of season 1, and we don't need to go backwards. We're going to go forwards.
We're going forward.
Yo, we're going to tell you guys the 4 elements of travel. So, in general, there are 4 elements of traveling. 1, which is funding and money. 2, which is destinations. 3, the right time in the season. And 4, fun adventure excursions. So, going back to number 1, which would be money, funds. How are you going to travel? You need to save.
100%.
You need to save. And typically, the average American spends 10% of their income on vacation.
Thank God
So
I'm not the typical
Jay
average
wouldn't be the
American.
average American as he does not travel.
Which is crazy. I tell people I don't travel. They're like, what?
Right.
Like I'm committing a murder.
It's just
an American sin not to travel.
Because a lot of people do.
I know,
That's
a lot of
so
people
you definitely
travel.
are the abnormality when it comes to
yeah.
If you ask 10 people when's the last vacation they went on, okay, let's say it wasn't 2022, right? We're still in a pandemic. Let's say you asked this to somebody in 2015.
Yeah. Like
they probably would have said last year.
No, for real.
The average person.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the average person spends 10% of their income on vacation, and about 25% of people spend over 15% of their income on vacation.
That's not surprising to me, though.
Right. And I'm saving for a trip. Like, I'm saving for a trip. I need to get away.
Okay. I don't relate to that.
Got it.
Because I'm like, I'm not fiending for a vacation.
Yeah,
to be honest.
But why?
I don't know.
You're just content with life's work right now? Really?
I don't know. I feel like I would rather spend my time like doing other things. Like, I guess because I haven't been on many vacations, it's kind of like I don't know what I'm missing.
But we went on a lot of vacations as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, they were fine. I feel like going on vacations as a kid and going on vacations in adulthood, two completely different things.
Well, you keep saying I haven't gone. That's because you don't go.
Right. Yeah.
So like
yeah.
it's the math isn't mathing for me because I make it a point to go on vacation.
Yeah.
So I have a good time and enjoy it, so I want to go back again. You're saying, "Oh, I haven't gone, so like I don't know what I'm like." Then go then. But my point is then go. But you're saying you don't have a desire to go, so you're just not a vacation person.
Maybe it's that, but it's not like I'm not wanting to go on a vacation. It's kind of like, yo, really? Me and vacationing is like, yo, you want to win the lotto? Who wouldn't want to win the lotto? Am I going to go out and play lotto every day in hopes of winning? No, it's kind of like if I ever win the lotto, it's awesome. So like if I go on a vacation, that's great. But it's
how
like
would you
I'm
ever
not
get to that point? How would you ever just I'm going on vacation if you don't want to go on vacation? Like that's just like
I mean,
it
it would take intentional planning on my part.
So then why haven't you done that yet?
Just haven't gotten around to it.
You plan on it?
Of course. I will eventually.
Will you? I'm just not convinced. One
And the
moment you're
beautiful
saying,
thing is, you don't have to be.
But one moment you're saying,
I don't really care. Yeah, I will eventually.
it's
Yeah.
just random to me. It's like you're saying random words, rapid fire, boom, boom. Like, do you want to go on vacation? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I would like to go on a vacation. It would be fun.
Would you want to plan a vacation? Yes or no?
Yeah, I would plan a vacation. I just haven't done it.
Right. Why? If you
No
want
good
to,
reason.
then why haven't you?
Because it's not urgent.
So if it's not urgent now, when will it ever be urgent enough for you to plan and go? I'm being dead ass serious right now. Seriously.
I have other things on my mind than drinking a mojito on a white sandy beach with clear ocean water.
Okay. That's
Truly.
not a vacation. That's some people's vacation.
That is very all right, great point. That is very true.
So maybe you don't want a beach vacation.
Right. The
Yeah.
vacations that like I like, and I guess I'm just another rat in the rat race because I'm just working. That
Hard work.
I like the idea of like taking a week off from work and like I've mentioned that I'm in school for music production. Taking a week off from work, being home, locked in the studio, making beats. That's a great vacation for me.
A staycation,
Staycation.
You mean a staycation.
But for real, I would want to do that obviously somewhere other than my house, like maybe in an Airbnb and then like, you know, go out and see. Like I think going to Colorado would be awesome. Just going to Colorado, checking out the site. Yeah, the views, different inspiration, like that's ideal to me. But then
don't
like
get you.
but then like going to like Aruba, I would go. It's just not pressing.
Right, but see now you said okay, you like the idea of going to Airbnb, bring your laptop and your headphones, seeing some views, eating some new food, and come back home. But then you don't even plan that. It's like you don't plan trips, but you just want to happen to like go on them. Like
you can't wrap your head around. I understand.
Like if you want to go to Colorado to see the views, then go see it. Like I'm just confused.
I mean, yeah. Look, you have the vacation bug. You can't possibly wrap your head around my logic or lack thereof. I get how delusional it sounds.
Yeah.
I want to go on a vacation, but I'm not planning on going on a vacation. So how would I
I'll
ever
just
go?
End up in one.
How would how would I ever go?
I'll just end up in Colorado. Like what? Like that involves planning, and even if I was gonna say gathering people, right? Let's say you wanted to go travel by yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta plan it. You gotta book an Airbnb and book your rental if you want to. Well, you're not driving to Colorado. That's crazy. Book your flight. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know, because if you ask me what I'm doing, not often, but 20-30% of the time, I'm on Expedia looking at flights just because. I'm like,
See,
I wonder how
definitely
much...
that 10 to 15% of the population.
I wonder how much a flight to Miami would be in 3.5 weeks. Just curious.
Really?
I don't have a cheerleading competition this weekend. Let me just see. Or if it's
crazy.
Or if it's off season, let me see how much a flight to Dallas is.
Wow.
I'm always looking because
Didn't know
I'm
that about
that
you.
person that will plan a trip 2 weeks before the date is.
Spontaneous.
When I went to Miami, me and my friend booked that. We were less than a month out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were in the middle of 2 to 3 weeks out from the day we were getting driven in the most awkwardest Uber as possible to the airport.
What made it awkward?
The music. She was playing old, it was like church music, but it was like eerie, like it could put me to sleep or I'm gonna die type of I didn't know what to think.
So you definitely have to have the windows open. You gotta stay alert during this ride.
On my way to the airport, I'm trying to jam in the car, not
Of
fall
course,
asleep.
of course.
I'm about to go to Miami.
Right.
I don't want to listen to Hark the Herald Angels sing.
Like organ version.
Literally. But anywho, yeah, I'm always, it's like, oh, who wants to go here? I'll go. Let's go. Let's buy tickets. Let's rent a car.
I would be down for that.
For someone to plan it and
ask
you.
For someone to plan it, but like for it to be a place that I actually would want to go to. Not like, hey, Jay, you want to go to Jamaica? Yo, you want to go to Colorado? I'd be like, yeah. Or you want to, like, I don't know. I think maybe, like, for now, I don't have, like, beachy vacation goals.
And that's okay because not every vacation is a beach.
Exactly. It's more so maybe, like, I definitely do, as do you too, I know this about you, like, want to see, like, all 50 states.
All 50 states.
That's very appealing to me.
On my bucket list.
Yeah, that is very appealing to me. Yeah.
Yep. Like, me and my dad were watching, was it Diners, Drive-Ins,
Your dad or
and
my
Dives? Dad? I don't know which one. Somebody's dad and I were watching Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, and there was this really cool pizza spot. Don't watch that show when you're hungry. Really cool pizza spot in Chicago. I was like, Dad, let's go to Chicago. He was like, okay.
He's like me.
And we were literally, I was mid-planning, okay, food tour in Chicago.
Right.
Where could we stay? Like, I can plan a whole trip in one day and be like, so their plane tickets to Colorado are about $175 if we book it right now. I can cover you. Like, I'm that person that's like, now I'll buy the flights, give it
like,
back when I know where you stay.
Right.
Like, I got you.
See, like, and that's cool. And that's cool with me. I'm clearly not a vacation planner.
Right. You're not a vacation/trip planner.
No.
And you don't want to go to the beach.
Yeah, I definitely don't desire to go to the beach. There are more desirable things for me than a beach.
An all-inclusive resort.
But, like...
Would it be something you would want to plan? So you don't want to plan any trip, yes or no?
I don't want to plan any trip. If someone was like, yo, Jay, so how does this sound? Mm-hmm. Then I'd be like,
yo, I want to go to Vegas in 7 months. Would you go to Vegas?
I'd go to Vegas.
Yeah,
I would.
Or I want to go to, if you guys don't know already, I'm a Grey's Anatomy fanatic. I'm not a fan. I'm a fanatic. The show takes place in Seattle, Washington. Mm-hmm. Jay, I want to go to Seattle. Would you go?
Yes, that sounds... Yeah, like I would do that.
Okay. I'd be like, I want to go June 1st to the 4th.
I'd be like, well, I know I'm not doing anything. So, yeah. Okay,
so for you, it's people have to bring things up to you and they have to be a place that you would want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because who's going to go to a place they don't want to go?
For me, I want to go everywhere. So there's no place I don't want to go. I want to go everywhere in the United States. I want to go to hella countries all across the world.
Yeah.
I want to travel. I want to see things. And if it's
30 by 30, not attainable anymore.
You don't know that. You don't know my life.
I mean, that's true.
30 by 30
I was just saying with COVID.
I wanted to travel to 30 countries by 30 years old. And Jay is trying to
definitely not
act like it's something that I can't do. He's trying to downplay my life.
Not even.
and I don't appreciate it. We got a little sidetracked. Funding. We're still on the 4 elements of travel, okay? So we talked about the average American and how much they're spending on traveling. So y'all, did you guys know that the average domestic trip is $144 a day, and the average international trip is $271 a day? So if we went to Seattle, right, Jay, for 4 days, that would be $576.
Dang.
But if we went to Bali, for example, for 4 days, it'd be about $1,084.
Dang.
So,
Average.
Give
or take.
Again, give or take, because, you know, you got to factor in a lot of different costs.
A lot of different costs,
Where
especially
you're
international.
Staying, a 5-star hotel, or are you staying in an Airbnb?
Right. And like, you're going to be Ubering, or you're going to rent a car.
Right, exactly.
Car rental is expensive.
Alcohol itself, just the drinking tab alone, food and alcohol I separate.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of factors that go into a trip.
Just average. But so the first thing you got to factor in elements of travel is funding. Then you got to think about destinations. So I was looking up a couple of the most popular destinations in 2019, again, pre-pandemic. And some popular destinations that people were going on were Paris, Rome, New York, Los Angeles, Bali, Barcelona, London, Dubai, Italy, Singapore. Those were a couple of places that people were going to. I definitely see, for me, I would love to go to every single place that I just listed.
I vacation to New York every day. It's all right.
I'm dead.
A little overpriced, so that's probably like $271 a day.
It's definitely
$271.
Oh my God, for New York?
Yeah.
For a New York vacation. Yeah, I would love to go. What? Singapore? Rome? Barcelona's my dream vacation? Are you freaking kidding? I know y'all Cheetah Girls fans know exactly what I'm talking about. Cheetah Girls 2. Because you got to strut like you mean it and free your mind.
Not that.
You also have to think about the time in the season. That's number 3. That's the third element of travel.
That's big.
Peak tourist season is when all those hotels are going to be booked and the flights are going to be booked. So you have to think of your destination first, where you want to go, and then see when's the best time to go there.
Exactly, because what could be nice weather over here might be their rain season or something.
Yeah, so like, obviously people like to travel when it's warm. Most people go on vacation to warmer
places. And unless you're a freak of nature that loves, you know, all things winter, all things cold, all
not
things
a freak
below
of nature,
zero.
because for example, want to see the Northern Lights. That ain't going to be nowhere hot. I'm prepared to go to Iceland. I'm prepared to go to Alaska, Canada.
We get it. You want to go all over. We get it.
You don't got to do that. But yeah, choose your destination first and then research the best time to go to that place.
100%.
Then
Only way to do it.
Then the fourth element of travel would be your fun, your adventure, your excursion, your activities. If you're a person that wants to do that. Because some people vacation to do absolutely nothing.
That's
and
a fact.
I'm so for that.
That's a fact.
I was just watching an Instagram reel, and this girl, I don't know where she's from, but she traveled to Los Angeles. She stayed there for a couple of days. I think she said she met up with some friends that she knew that were out there, but she stayed and like slept in the hotel. That's all she did. She met up with her friends for a little bit, but she was sleeping and relaxing and rejuvenating her body. I'm like, I know it was a solo trip. That's what grabbed me.
Yeah, I'm for that. I'm for that.
Always wanted to travel. I have the travel bug so bad that I just am like, I'm gonna book a trip by myself. Nobody wants to freaking go with me nowhere.
Maybe they don't got the money.
Maybe
they're broke. Poor.
Funds. But yeah.
I completely forgot. I recently went to Oklahoma. And
you be forgetting. See, I ain't going on vacation with you. Because you gonna forget the whole damn trip.
You forgot our cruise.
That was when we were 12.
What about that?
You forgot a trip we took when we were adults. Over 18 years old, you forgot an entire trip. I don't want to hear it. Anywho,
we took a whole cruise.
You went to Oklahoma, and what happened?
Definitely.
When was this?
Glad to cross it off the list. I went to Oklahoma May of 2021.
Oklahoma State. Tell me a little bit about that.
So where I was staying, it was in Tulsa. it wasn't like what I thought Oklahoma was going to be.
What was your original picture?
My original
of Oklahoma in your head.
Picture of Oklahoma was barren.
In
Maybe
terms
some
of like attractions or land.
Land.
Got it.
Thought it was going to be a lot of open fields, long open roads, tumbleweed. Where I was staying, none of that. None of it. There was so many food places and different food places. Like a lot of mom and pop, but where I was staying in Tulsa, it's an Indian reservation. So like
Native American.
Yes.
Native American.
But they call it Indian over there. No, that's what they call it.
No, I understand, but it's Native American. It's not Indian.
In terms of this podcast episode, we'll go with Native American.
Thank you.
Literally. So even though I was staying in the city of Tulsa, like a neighboring city would be like Burning Tree. Or very Native American. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, where I was,
were there reservations there? Do you know, close by?
Yes, and that's the thing. It's not like what you would think. It's literally like where I was. Like that was the Indian reservation. It's all, the Native American reservation. It's all modern though. It's not like
right.
Yeah, preserved, and you're gonna see a Cherokee Indian. No. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that was just cool in itself, just knowing that once was or still is, an Native American reservation. But in terms of going back or fun adventure excursion, no. I visited a park, and that was the picture that I had of Oklahoma.
You were on the swings?
No. Didn't go for a swing ride.
Got it.
They had a workout area in this park, so I traveled there. That was cool, but along the side of the road, I saw random dogs. I'm like, these dogs are gonna get hit. This is crazy. I saw chickens. People had horses in their yards, and chickens. A lot of chickens.
Can't get over those chickens, huh? Look at all those chickens, huh? Yo, the sidebar. The first time I saw that meme, I literally fell on the ground crying, laughing. Right, Jay?
I think everybody did. Because
Look at all those chickens.
Wait, what were they? Weren't chickens, though.
They were ducks. Or they might have been chickens. I don't know.
No, they weren't. That's what made it mad funny.
Look at all those chickens.
Oh, man, she was confident. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool to go to visit places. Like I said, I want to visit all 50 states.
Right.
In terms of going back again, revisiting, nah.
Nah.
But favorite vacation excursion, or like what do you think of excursions on vacation? Because as we said, some people don't partake in excursions when they go on vacation.
Oh no, I want to do all the excursions. Let's do all the activities. When I go
Sign
on vacation, sign me up. When I go on vacation, sign me up. I'm trying to do stuff that I've never done before. I also like to vacation to places that I have not been before.
Of course.
So if someone was like, oh my God, I'm going to DR for my birthday, I'm like, oh, DR again?
Right.
I would go because I am a beach vacationer. Give me a, what'd you say, mojito?
Yeah.
Give me a mojito with the sand in
my
my toes.
Tropical sun, right.
Yes, with the iguanas running across my feet and everything, right? But I also like to do museums, and I like to go-karting, and I like to go paintballing and
fun
mini golf, and all this other stuff that's not synonymous with a beach.
Right.
But my favorite excursion that I did while I was in DR was I went snorkeling for the first time.
Fire.
And that was lit because I saw an actual real life dory. The fish.
Well, no, the towel.
No, you're a towel. I don't know what type of fish you call it in, biology terms, but I literally saw that fish under the water with my little goggles and a little piece sticking up above the water so I can breathe.
Your snorkel. And you went snorkeling.
Why are you trying to... I'm going to need you to stop. I'm going to need you to stop. You're taking away from my moment. And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was coral reefs and all this fish, and I literally couldn't believe it while I was. And the thing about snorkeling, well, swimming, for those of you that swim, you know, like you can't hear anything underwater. So we were on this boat. We had somebody plugged up their phone to the aux. We were listening to music, so it was very loud. But once you get under the water, it's quiet. So it was like it was a transformation. Yeah, it was in freaking sane.
Yeah,
it was in freaking sane.
It's like a form of escapism.
It
Seems
was
nice.
Literally surreal.
I would definitely go snorkeling.
Yeah, it was surreal.
Definitely.
So surreal. That was so
that was your
fun.
favorite excursion
that I've ever done in my whole life.
Dope.
In my whole life, snorkeling,
Dope.
hands down.
That I would do.
I want to go scuba diving next. Now,
I would go snorkeling, scuba diving. Can't swim, so maybe debatable.
Right. You need to know how to swim to snorkel too.
Do you? You have to know how to swim? Count me out, boss.
You get off the boat in your flippers, and then you swim. And they tell you like where everything is, so like you got to swim a little bit out.
So I'll tell the fish to swim to me.
Hey yo, fish!
Let me see you, big dog.
Over here, yo. But yeah, that was the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
See, like zip lining, Oh yeah. Scared of heights, Zip lining,
Fear. Episode 4 or 5. If you guys want to run it back.
True fear. Heights.
Are your palms sweaty right now, Jay? Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Low key.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Got it.
Just thinking about the height.
We'll change topics. So what's your favorite part of a trip? We now know that Jay was lying and went on 2 adult trips past
Not
18.
lying. Simply forgetting.
What's your favorite part of a trip? In terms of, is it seeing the things? Is it traveling? Is it getting organized? Is it
not that? It's definitely the aspect of the surrealism of being to a place that I've only heard of, and now I'm actually there.
So the favorite part of the trip is getting to your destination.
Yeah, I mean, to put it simply, but it really is just like the surrealism. Like even as something as simple as when I was in Oklahoma, I'm like, where I was staying, I'm like, this is it.
This is it.
I had the same feeling about Atlantic City when I went for the first time. Couldn't believe the radius of casinos and then the rest of the city. Surreal. Oklahoma. Surreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely just
literally
your
destination.
Right. Experiencing the destination and absorbing the moment.
Yeah.
That is my favorite part of going anywhere. What about you?
To take a just big...
Yeah, no, seriously.
Deep breath, yeah.
Yeah, and realizing that,
we ain't in Kansas no more.
Simply.
Yeah.
Simply that.
Yeah. My favorite part, which is funny because you literally just laughed when I said organizing, my favorite part of the trip is packing. I love packing.
You're crazy.
I absolutely love packing. I love it so much.
You're crazy.
I love it. I will start packing well in advance of the trip. Getting my suitcase and just having it laid out.
What is the psychology behind the enjoyment you have in packing?
Planning, because I like planning.
Okay, so I
like planning my outfits out.
You get a thrill in planning.
Yeah.
All right, relax.
Yeah,
relax.
I really do. I love packing my bag.
But is it because...
Obviously, I'm excited for the trip, but I'm telling you, you're trying to make something from what it's not.
No. I'm trying to understand the psychology behind it.
Well, you will never because you're not a psychologist. But no, I just thoroughly enjoy. I used to tell my friend from school all the time. She used to be like, Sharice loves packing because for cheerleading, we're constantly packing. Make sure, okay, we got my uniform, we got my sneakers, we got this, and the clothes that go to dinner. I'm always packing for a cheer trip. So I used to help my friends in college pack. And my one friend is always like, I need to call Sharice and have her pack for me because some people's worst part of the trip is packing.
That's mine. I hate packing.
I absolutely love it.
I hate packing for a weekend going somewhere.
I'm
let alone
okay,
a
this
whole
is my bathing
trip.
suit for Monday, then this is my dinner outfit for Tuesday night because on Wednesday night I heard it's going to be a little bit chilly in the weather, so we have to wear these pants with this top, got these sandals for this day. That I absolutely love it. You got to plan. You got to pack your duffel or your suitcase, whatever, and then your back, but your carry-on. What's going with you in the seat? So like your phone charger, your phone, your wallet, your little blanket.
You might have got bit by a couple of bugs, by a couple of vacation bugs.
What do you mean?
Like you're very enthusiastic talking about you planning to pack for a trip.
Yeah, I absolutely love packing. I absolutely love it. I love packing and organizing. I love it.
Good for
I'm
you.
like, how can this fit? And we gonna fold this 8 times, but that only needs to be folded 2 because it can go in that compartment on the side. Like, yeah, let's go.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
I'm dead. But yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the trip. Obviously, being there, sniffing the fresh Dominican Republic air.
Specifically that. Specifically that.
Getting on the plane, taking off my shoes to go through TSA. All of it is just like, we about to be on vacation. It's about to be lit. But packing, that's when it's the first part of your journey.
No. The first part is buying the tickets online.
Yeah, whatever. Anywho. Jay, would you prefer
Reese.
a road trip or a trip where you have to buy a flight? Get on a flight.
Road dog. Road trip. It's funny you ask that. When I went to Oklahoma, obviously took a flight. Got on the flight there. I was like, haven't flown in a while. Haven't flown since 2014. Didn't miss it.
Got it.
Coming home, same uneasy feeling. Finally landed on the safe ground. And I was like, I could never fly again and I'd be completely fine. And I realized I don't really think I like planes.
What if I have a destination wedding?
I'll go. I'm not going to kick and scream and throw a temper tantrum like I'm 2 years old. But I would much rather drive somewhere.
Got it.
Much rather drive than fly. What about you?
Oh. Sign me up. First class. Next plane I get on,
First class for you?
they're going to have to look at my ticket twice to make sure it's the truth. Because it's going to be a first class
You can't,
ticket.
no more coach for you? It ain't it? It ain't it.
Listen,
it ain't it.
I'm tired of people kicking and budging and nudging and no.
I hear you.
Get me in a comfortable seat. I love a flight. To me, honestly, a flight feels like a ride. Just feels like a little ride. Me, I can sleep anywhere. Snap of a
You
fingers
can.
and Sharice is out. Take my little flight.
You
The longest
can.
flight I've ever been on was 6 hours. So that was a little bit longer. I'm used to like a flight to Florida, which is 2.5.
Yeah,
so
like
I'll
2
sleep the whole
hours.
way.
Yeah.
But the flight to Los Angeles, I was
It
up
was
a little bit.
6 hours straight?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
We
Yeah.
do nonstop all the way.
Right.
F a connecting flight, to be honest.
Yeah, my flight to Oklahoma was connecting.
If I can choose, I will pay the extra money for the convenience of flying nonstop somewhere. But yeah, I love a flight because a flight means somewhere farther, and somewhere farther to me means like a not a better trip, but like, oh, we going somewhere that's so far. I need a 14-hour flight. Like, take me. I want to go. Now, do you prefer traveling to somewhere where it's hot or where it's cold, baby?
Hot. I can easily never do a winter again. Paid my dues.
Paid your
25
dues.
years of winters. I could easily reside in Florida. I have no intention of living in Florida, but
Just a place that's warmer,
a place that's warmer
that doesn't experience a harsh winter.
that does not experience a harsh winter, sign me up.
Yeah.
I paid my dues.
Yeah.
I tell that to all my coworkers. I hate the cold weather. Not hate, but I'm good off of it. I experienced every winter that I did,
that
and
needed to be experienced.
and it's fine. It's fine. I'm good. I'm good off it. What about you?
I would rather travel somewhere hot, but I know I want to go to places that are cold.
I hear you.
So I'm down. I'm fine.
Yeah,
But
like
if
you're
I'm choosing,
indifferent.
Yeah. If I'm choosing,
Right.
yeah, I'll take Aruba over Alaska this time, but I still want to go to Alaska.
Of course.
I want to go to cold places. So yeah, just like you said, I'm indifferent.
It's always a mind trip when you come from somewhere warm and then you're going back to somewhere cold.
Right. It sucks.
Yeah,
It
it's like
absolutely sucks.
you're really being slapped in the face with reality.
So, would you prefer a long trip or a short trip? You on a weekend? We going Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We gonna have the best fun. Or you like, yo, we going to the Maldives for 12 days.
Well, you see, some people that actually really vacation, like 12 days is a short trip. So it kind of depends.
I'm asking you. I'm not asking some people.
No, I mean, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of that example, like 12 days, like when I went to Oklahoma, it was longer than that. But it was a relatively short trip. But to answer the question, I think depending on where the trip is will depend on how long I want to stay there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like, yeah, a trip to Alaska, do I want to stay there for 30 days? Probably not.
Well, I'm talking about somewhere that you want to go. I'm not, like, you're taking this too broad. I'm asking your personal opinion. If you're going on a vacation, this is already a place where you want to go. Do you prefer it to be shorter or longer? Do you prefer
It could be longer.
Short trips or longer trips?
It could be longer.
Yeah.
It could be longer.
I was just looking for one answer, short or long.
Whoa.
I'd have to say I'm indifferent to this one as well.
Oh my God.
What's so fucking funny? I'm confused.
Oh, you're taking it too broad.
No, you were like, well, some people think 12 is short, but honestly, it may be long, so I really don't know. I'm like, no, don't.
It's a great answer.
Short or long. Great answer. I said a weekend versus 12 days. Well, some people think 12 is short, but no, 12 days is not short. 12 days is a long vacation. Like, that didn't make any sense. I'm indifferent because I like long and short trips. But if I'm going to play devil's advocate and answer my own damn question, which one I would prefer and not be on the fence, because I hate a guy who's on the fence. Hop off the fence, Humpty Dumpty. Get off the wall. You know what I'm talking about? But,
Feel you, dog.
I feel you, Egg. I prefer a long trip as well. I prefer a long... Get me out. I'm on vacation for a reason, you know? I don't want to come right back to reality in 3 days.
Because, like, you're paying all that money for Saturday and Sunday?
Right, like, you
And
want
we're
me to
coming back
fit
on
8
Monday?
excursions in 3 days? Please, excursions be expensive, so
They
I only
are.
be doing, like, 1 or 2.
Right.
That's why I go to the free museums.
Yeah, that's a whole excursion in itself.
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely prefer a long trip. And lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is being safe when you travel. Everybody wants to escape. Everybody wants to relax and recharge. No matter whether you're doing it with your family, your girlfriends, your boys, you know, or by yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta be safe. Like, it's all fair game out here in these streets, let alone with, you know, getting sick. It's just every year, you know, that the world continues to turn, it just is an unsafe place to do the things you want to do. So when you're traveling, especially, it's very important to remain safe. And I have just 4 tips for y'all of some safety tips when traveling. The first is be aware of your surroundings. Okay? When you're going through the
Very
airport, when
true.
you're crossing the street, get off your phone. Especially if you're in a new place. Come on, get off your phone. I'm sure you work in New York. You probably have dozens of stories of people just looking down in the subway, into this, into that.
Near foot accidents, bikers almost hitting pedestrians, let alone cars almost hitting cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, all the time.
Aware.
You got to keep your head on a swivel.
On a damn swivel.
On a swivel.
Be aware of your surroundings. That means not just, you know, looking up from your phone, but noticing people, noticing how they're
100%.
moving around you, paying attention to street signs and, okay, I just came from this street, now I have to go to this street. All of it, not just looking up for your phone. So be aware of your surroundings.
Where you park your car,
100%.
Whatever, anything, yeah.
And where you park your car, that leads me into always carry a charged phone.
Or a portable charger.
You have to do one or the other.
2022. If you don't have a portable charger,
get one
on you, especially when you're vacationing, you're traveling.
If you don't have a portable charger on you, get one. And if you don't, your phone better be at 100 on low battery the entire time that you're traveling. Always carry a charged phone. Your phone is your lifeline. It is your lifeline. It's going to tell you what train to get on. It's going to call mom and dad to let them know that you got there safely. It's going to call the Uber that you need to get from this place to this place. Stop it. Stop walking around with your phone on 15%. Cut it out. It ain't cute.
Can't be on low power mode.
It ain't cute.
In a new place.
Especially.
You can't rely on, your memory to, oh, yeah, it's right down that road.
Right. Or somebody else, like, hey, can I borrow your phone? And that's, again, being aware of your surroundings. Like, No.
Be prepared.
Charge your phone.
Be prepared.
Drink responsibly, okay?
Major key.
We all trying to get lit. We know the vibes. Drink responsibly.
Major key. Y'all already know the horror stories that be happening on vacation. Horror stories. For families, man.
You don't want to be one of those people.
You don't. And listen, not every smiling face is your friend. You might meet, cool people on vacation.
Your BFF while you're drunk,
but
they steal your phone in the bathroom.
Yeah, they might not have your best intention.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. And that, again, it all goes back to that first point. Be aware of your surroundings. For sure. If someone is being a little too pushy.
Yeah, about you doing something or a little too friendly.
Well, yeah, or maybe just like, no, drink that, or drink this. Like,
and with drinking responsibly, watch your drink. If you put your drink down and you leave, get another one.
Have to.
Your drink needs to stay in your hand. The second you put it down, get another drink.
You have to.
Get another drink. It takes 0.0000001 seconds for someone to slip something into your drink and it's over for you.
And you don't know what happened.
Keep your drink in your hand and drink responsibly. Drink water, eat food, be responsible.
Yeah. Just be responsible. Period.
And lastly, learn common travel scams. This is more for people that are going out internationally. Mm-hmm. If you're taking flights to Greece and Rome and Dubai, right? Learn common travel scams. So there's a scam that I learned actually on TikTok of this girl. That happens mostly in European countries. So she said France and Italy. This happens sometimes. Peddlers will come around and put a bracelet around your arm and like make it for you, and you're like, oh yeah, this is nice, and then they'll immediately demand money from you.
Oh yeah,
when it's supposed to be free, they'll tell you, oh yeah, this is free. Yeah, welcome to Greece. Da, 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 da. Okay, that'll be £10 or whatever. Currency is.
Yo, people do that in New York. In New York,
I bet they do.
I literally
again, most traveled destination of 2019. New York was on the list.
If you stick out like a sore thumb, there will literally be homeless people opening the door for you and have their hand out for money. And I've, with my own eyes, witnessed someone give that person money. And I'm just like, come on, dog. That's a quick buck for them, though. Like, come on. That happens right here in your own town.
In your own town,
So let alone Greece or France or Italy, wherever.
She was talking about a couple different countries too, and I had no idea. I was like, "Oh my god, good to know."
It's a quick buck for them. It's a quick buck.
Another one
and if you don't know, you'd be like, all right, whatever.
Another one is someone comes up to you and said that they misplaced something, they dropped it right nearby, and while you're trying to look for the thing they lost, they're pickpocketing you. So if you're going to a country, you trying to look for that shit and they pickpocketing you.
Smooth criminal. Dang.
Look up and Google common travel scams.
That's a good one. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't travel.
No, I mean, but this is just.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, that's a great tip. Mm-hmm. Look up common travel scams.
Right, like New York, they may do the open door thing, but Greece, they may put a bracelet around you. And this place, they may do this often.
Yeah.
So,
and it's common for them to do that.
It's tourist,
and you wouldn't
touristy
know.
Places, right? And you would have no idea. You've never been there.
That's amazing.
You're a tourist. You're on vacation, looking up and carrying your damn map sticking out like a sore thumb. That is my worst pet peeve, by the way. If we're going back to episode 2. Season 1.
Oh, word.
Pet pooves.
My pet peeve.
My pet peeve is I hate appearing as though I'm a tourist. So if I'm with someone that's just acting silly, I need to separate myself from the group.
Quickly.
Or if I find myself like, looking
Where is it?
with my mouth wide open. I'm like, gosh, close your...
Sir, can you point me to Canal Street?
Yeah. I'm looking for
They'd be like, yeah,
34th
actually, but I
Street.
actually just dropped something. Can you help me find it?
And he takes your phone right out your back pocket. And your
And
brand
he's
new
running
iPhone,
away. Yeah.
you gotta report it as stolen.
And you was just trying to see the Coliseum.
You was just trying to get your picture by the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and now you're out 50 pounds.
Euros.
We're laughing, but
It's not funny
It's
because
not.
that exact scenario that we cracking up at probably happened.
it's not funny. But listen, y'all. Thank you guys for listening. I hope this brought back some memories of some trips you guys went on and having a really awesome time. Stay safe. Stay safe out there in these streets, and we will actually catch you on the flippity flip.
Peace.
Bye. If you're enjoying the Twin Tapes, go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube and follow our page on Anchor. Honestly, just tell a friend to tell a friend.
It's the Twin Tapes. We just made you do a double take.
Double take.
It's the Twin Tapes, and we sitting at a table for two.